Did the Tron 4K steelbooks from Disney just go completely wrong? Are there a ton of mistakes or errors in here? Or is it just way too overpriced for the average consumer? Well, let's get into it. In today's Physical Media News topic video, we break down all the dark and dirty details behind these Tron steelbooks that just got announced and super overhyped by almost everybody out there. But on this channel, we're going to give you it 100. So we get into a massive rant as well, talking about why this one is way overhyped, way overpriced, and why you actually might be able to get these steelbooks later on for a better deal. I'm going to tell you the secret strategies here today. We're going to talk about the future of Disney and steelbook collecting, how you can be a better, more savvy collector out there. So let's get into this. But first, you love collecting physical media just like me and celebrating physical media, whether it's 4K, Blu-ray, DVD, VHS, steelbooks, slipcovers, studios, boutique labels. You're just here to talk the movies we absolutely love. You consider yourself a home enthusiast fan. You're in the right spot. Go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. Just ride that Tron cycle right over those. Leave in the comments below. Are you picking up these Tron 4K Blu-ray steelbooks, or are you going to pick them up at a later date, or maybe get something else all entirely? Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. But let's go ahead and get into the list of these news, these facts smashing into here with these Tron Light Cycle steelbooks. Disney finally is going into their back catalog to give us these movies we've been waiting for a long, long time on 4K Blu-ray disc. I mean, that's pretty darn cool and special. When I first heard of these announcements, I was getting pretty pumped up myself. We have Tron Ares right around the corner. That life cycle's almost here. And I do like the trailer for that one, and I'm excited for that movie. I'll let you guys know a little secret, though. I have not seen any Tron movie before. So I said, how am I going to do this? How can I see the third one, the new one, without seeing the other ones? I want to see the other ones in the best quality possible. Then, boom, a miracle, right, just came showering down with these 4K steelbook announcements for the original Tron movie and Tron Legacy. I said, this is a match made in heaven. This is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. But little did I know what price they were going to be charging for this. Was it an arm and a leg, or maybe two legs, two arms, and something else? Well, let's get into this to see what's really happening here. So apparently these are, a new remastering works of some kind, or new digital scans. I was looking at this Forbes article, and it was saying that, the Disney was really going all out with these 4K transfers and really trying to give us something special. They had the director kind of overlooked some of this and said, hey, it's good to go. This is quality stuff. If you're a 4K collector, these are going to be banging 4K discs. Now, am I going to completely believe that? I'll believe it when I see it and when I hear it, because apparently it's going to have Dolby Atmos tracks in there. It's going to have all the fixings, HDR, and all that great stuff. So I'm like, wow, this definitely has potential here. But what's the price? So I looked at the price, $39.99, right, off of Amazon. So around $40. I'm like, oh my gosh, the price floor has definitely risen on these steelbooks, right? They used to be like 25 and then $30 and then $35 I thought was pretty hefty, and now we're at $40. Oh my gosh. Wow, Disney. Wow. What we were to expect from you, though. I mean, you've played us so many times before. So why would this be any different? But come on, if you're going to have a classic movie in there, like the original Tron movie, like, can't you charge a little bit cheaper price? It's not a brand new movie. Like, come on, give us the classic price discount, right? You would think. You would think at least maybe 30 tops, but $40. Ooh, oh my gosh. But let's see what they have in here. Let's see if it's really worth the price, right? I'm all about value. If it costs that much, then give me the value equivalent to that. So let's break that down. So I'm going through this article. I'm saying, okay, so the 4Ks look to be potentially phenomenal. They look great and to sound great. So I'm excited for that. Absolutely. But then I'm like, you got to give me something a little bit more for big Tron, our big Tron fans out there, right? Hopefully you're giving them special features. I look, okay, bonus materials. Wow, that first Tron 4K looks like it has a ton of special features. Now, I'm sure it's a mix of a new and archival stuff, but I'm like, oh my gosh, you got quite a bit of featurettes here. That's what I likey. Awesome. Okay. So it looked like the original Tron definitely had more stuff than the Legacy one. Legacy still had, a chunk of special features there, but it looked like that first Tron they really went all out for those bonuses. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's great. And then I'm looking at these steelbooks because if you're gonna charge a pretty penny for these steelbooks, then the steelbooks better be pretty darn pretty themselves. And I'm like, oh my gosh, these steelbooks actually look darn cool. I mean, this fits the Tron movies perfectly inside and out. These are some of the most bangering steelbooks that Disney has ever done from an artistic standpoint. So I'm like, oh my gosh, Disney. I pulled out my rant checklist. I wanted to rant on you today. And I'm like, okay, let's see where we can rant on 4Ks. Potentially amazing. Oh man, can't really rant too hard there. The special features look to be really darn good. Can't rant on you there. I mean, really, the only and the steelbook art design, boom, amazing, fantastic. Can't really rant there. So the only thing I can rant on, guys, here is the price. It is the price. It is the price. But once again, does the price match the value? Let's get into a massive rant next. Of course, on this channel, we are gonna hold these studios to a higher standard, and we are gonna question prices out there. We absolutely are because we want to keep this physical media collecting industry going. And to do that, you have to have people that are willing to buy these products and that are really into this stuff, right? We don't want price to ever be a stopping point to keep obstacles up, to keep people from being able to collect, right? So is the price point here way too much for the average collector and consumer? Even if you are a big Tron fan, I think so. I think $40 is pushing it. I almost got these guys right away. If it was $35, I'm like, I'm gonna pay the top dollar, $35 price, but I think it's gonna be worth it because I really want to get prepped for that new Tron movie. But when I saw the $40 price tag, I'm like, really, Disney? You're trying to see if this could be the new floor, the new standard for you. I know you've done it with your other steelbooks recently, but come on, like I don't like that there. So yeah, Disney, shame on you, shame on you for these outrageous price points on your latest 4K steelbooks. It's pretty disgusting, and I know what they're trying to do, guys. They're trying to limit how many copies they're going to have to be sold to try to get that FOMO to click in, to be like, hey, well, you miss out on it now, buddy. You might have just missed out on it all entirely. And so they want you to pay that higher price point. So maybe they are making less steelbooks out there because they know people like me will wait for those discounts. You overproduce how many steelbooks you had, right? More than your pre-orders were. And then later down the line, a few months later, I pick it up in some bundles. I get, some discounted and whatnot off of Amazon, right? They probably got wise to that. They got wise to my strategy out there. I don't like that, Disney. I know you'll be watching these videos, right? So, oh man, they're really trying to make that FOMO kick in, guys. And I was right there with everybody gonna say, you gotta pre-order these or you're gonna miss out on them. They don't even have the 4K slip covers coming out stateside. They have them in some overseas markets, but not even giving us that slipcover option. So if you want that 4K disc, hey, guess what? Now you're gonna buy it on the 4K steelbook. Am I gonna be fooled by this, guys? Am I gonna be fooled by the trickery here of Disney once again? I am not. And I don't think you should be either. Now, of course, you spend your money how you want it. If you think there's value here, you think the $40 about price point is worth it for you with getting the special features, Tron movies are some of your favorite movies all time, then go for it. Go for it. You don't want to miss out on these. But for somebody where it would be a blind buy, I don't even know if I'd like the movies, to be honest. A complete blind buy. Am I going to pay $40 a piece for these? $80? I don't think so. I don't think I can do it, guys. I feel like I can get more other movies I would enjoy for $80 than just these two movies here. So I'm going to be patient here and let you guys know where I think you could have a different strategy and still pick these up later on in the future. So getting onto the Tron Cycle future map, let's go. Let's teleport here into time. I don't know what I'm saying. I haven't seen the movies. I don't know how it all works. You guys explain Tron cycling down in the comments below, okay? But we got to talk about the future. Are these steelbooks going to be available later on? Well, we have seen those past Disney, Fox steelbooks come back into stock at certain points, right? They had the Kingdom of Heaven one, the Master and Commander one, where it was like it looked like it sold out. Then they did come back in stock, so you did have another opportunity to get it. But is it going to be ever back in the stock at a cheaper price? I thought about this. I thought long and hard and thought, should I really get these right now? I'm going to completely miss out on it. But then I remembered I did get the Deadpool and Wolverine steelbook later on because they originally sold out. They came back in the stock, and I bought it in a buy two get one 50% off bundle off of Amazon. So I actually got another steelbook, and I got that one cheaper. So wow, oh my gosh, I have been able, and I did that with Alien Romulus. So I have been able to get some of these fancy 4K steelbooks from Disney cheaper by waiting till that Amazon deal came up. Now, by the time that kind of Amazon deal comes up, will there be these steelbooks left around? Maybe, maybe not. That's the risk you'll play when you wait, when you're patient. But like I said, I like to get those deals. I like that. I mean, getting those movies, could you imagine getting those movies for around like, $30 or $25 each? Oh, that just feels so satisfying when you can get that great stuff cheaper. And once again, we don't even know if this is gonna be great stuff because we haven't seen the disc yet. Maybe the discs are terrible and people are still paying top dollar for that pre-order day one. I don't love pre-ordering a lot of day one stuff, especially at full price. I just don't like to do it anymore because you don't know really the quality. Yeah, these articles, these influencers out there are hyping it up. Of course, Disney's hyping up their own product, but until you actually see it, till you actually hear it, you don't know. You don't know if there's any errors, mistakes here, if there's something wrong with, the audio track, maybe there's sound missing or whatnot. You just don't know until it's tested. So maybe we should let some other people test it first, and then, like I said, try to be patient, work on trying to see if there's that deal going on later on, and then get it then. But I will say once again, you got to spend your money how you want. If this is some of your favorite movies of all time, don't miss out on the steelbooks. Totally go for it. Heck, I'll even link the links down here. I don't know if they'll still be up. Maybe they sell out by the time you get to this, but I'll put them there if they're there. But yeah, if you love it, go for it. Absolutely no problem. But if you're on the fence about it, if you're somebody that hasn't even seen the movies, I just can't recommend a blind buy at that point. And I think there will be some other options later on in the future. I do. I do. I just have a feeling. I don't know if it's gonna end up being correct, but I just have a feeling, guys. I'm feeling lucky this time around. But there we go, guys. Those are just my thoughts on these Tron 4K steelbooks right now. You guys let me know in the comments below. Once again, do you think it's worth the price, worth the value here? Would you rather get other movies? Like, what do you think about Disney right now in 2025? Let's have those friendly movie conversations down below. Respond to each other if you haven't already. Go ahead and Tron Cycle, slash that like and subscribe. Just run all over that notification bell and just have a great day watching and talking your movies. And if you have that hype feature down in the video description below, hype it up, get on the leaderboards, and of course, just have an awesome day. And you love this physical media topic, let's go ahead and mega smash and watch another video all the way through right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.